Hello my loves, welcome to my channel Son of Stars. Welcome to today's reading. So what are we going to look at today? Today we're going to look at how you will feel when you look at your future spouse for the first time, when you look into their eyes, when you meet them for the first time. It's almost like, you know, because for some of you guys, you're going to meet them like online, you know, it's going to be different for all of you. But what happens when your eyes meet for the first time, basically, like how you're going to feel, how they're going to feel. That's what we're going to look at today. What will it be like when you meet your future spouse for the first time? How you will feel, how they will feel. So in the next clip, you can choose between 4 beautiful crystals. If you are interested in future spouse pick a card readings, definitely subscribe because I have a lot of ideas. I had so much inspiration and I was like, oh my God, I can do so much, but it would take like 5 hours for me to do it in one reading. So I'm going to, you know, do multiple readings on that. So if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe. Well, of course, first of all, watch the reading and see if you like it. Yeah, so without further ado, also, my name is Cynthia. I love to do pick a card readings. I love to read tarot cards. I've been doing this for 4 years for myself, for friends, but now I'm doing this for all of you. So yeah, I would say in the next clip you can choose between 4 beautiful crystals and I'm going to see you in your reading. Hello beautiful pie number 1. You chose this beautiful aurora stone here. Let's look at your cards. Let's see, how are you going to feel the first time you look your future spouse into the eyes, and how will they feel? So the energy that I'm picking up here, we have focus and truth. I'm going to show that to you guys. I'm feeling the energy here that the first time that you meet your future spouse, you will probably not be able to take your eyes off of this person. I almost want to say this energy of like when you see something, or when you see, it's almost like it's this, I feel like this person will hypnotize you. There's something about you cannot stop looking at this person, or maybe like when you have your eye contact for the first time, it's almost like you don't blink, you're just staring at them and you cannot take your eyes off of this person. I feel like you will have this strong energy that there's something special about them. Or when you guys it's so interesting because I was or I'm calling this video here when you got, well, I'm not calling it like that, but that's the overall energy. What is going to happen when both of your eyes are meeting and we have an eye here? So I feel like you will be almost like, you will feel hypnotized by this person. You will feel like they have their eyes are going to be very intense. Maybe you like their eye color a lot, or they have very, very intense eyes to the point where you cannot look away. It's like you cannot even hide that you look at this person. It's almost like laser focus on something and you cannot look away. You know, it's like usually when we're looking at somebody or we're flirting, we're like, oh, I don't want this person to see that I'm looking. But in this case, you cannot take your eyes off of this person. I also feel like as soon as this person is like touching you, you know, like very friendly on your shoulder or whatever they're going to do, when you first touch this person for the first time, like their hands, or feel their skin on your skin, I feel like it's going to be quite intense. I feel like that's when you can feel like something is going on, in a sense where it will not feel like you have never felt like that before. Basically, like when this person touches you, it's a very, very strong and intense energy, and you can feel that there's something special about this meeting. I want to say there's something about them touching you that is going to, like, you can feel it in your heart. You can feel a lot of love and a very intense emotions of, I almost want to say, bliss. I feel like you will feel bliss as soon as this person touches you for the first time, you know. We also have here focus. It says, so interesting because my absolute yes list. So I feel this energy here that this person is everything that you wanted. As you can see, it's like checking, how do you call that? Checking the marks. It's like ticking off all the boxes. It's like everything that you wanted. It might even be that your future spouse will look exactly like, will be your type basically, or there's something about this person that screams like, yes, it's him, like I know it is him, or I know it is her, I know this is my future spouse. There's something you would know. I feel like you would know because it says truth and we talk about true love. I feel like you would know that this is your future spouse. You would know that this is your true love. There's an energy like you would know. You can feel that this is your true love. And again, it says absolute yes. So it's almost like, yes, I know it's him, I know it's her. And again, it's like ticking off the boxes also for me means it's like everything that you wanted in a future spouse. I feel like from their outer appearance, because we're talking about like meeting eye to eye for the first time, or when your guys' eyes are meeting. So I feel like there's something about them that you find extremely attractive. So I feel like this person will be your type, or there's something about this person. This doesn't even have to be their outer looks, but maybe like the way that they talk, or the way that they dress, or the way that they walk. You're going to be like, yes, 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 yes. You're my type, and I cannot look away. It's not possible, you know. And I feel like the eye contact is going to be quite intense. It's like almost like staring, you know. How your future spouse is going to feel about you. I don't know what this is exactly about, but I'm feeling this energy. First of all, it talks about abundance. I'm feeling this energy here that your future spouse will feel like, maybe in case you are career driven, or in case you are very, how can I say that? I almost want to say that I feel like your future spouse will see you somewhere while you are very, very focused on something, right? I feel like maybe there's an energy around you when you meet this person that you're very, very focused on something. And I'm feeling this energy here that your future spouse almost will feel like, how can I explain that? Almost like you are a catch, I want to say. They will feel like I want to say that you stand out in the crowd. It's like, you know, when there's like so many people, they will always find you in a crowd. I don't know why. There's an energy here of like, as if they can see an opportunity with you. So the first time that your future spouse sees you, there's an energy of, they know this is like, they see you as an opportunity. They see you as something special, I almost want to say. But it also talks about abundance. So there's something about you that is, this could be like the way that you dress is very classy, or there's something about you that is, I don't know, I want to say they see you as like a career person, or as a career woman, a career man. They could be that you're like, you have your, how can I say that, like classy, or you are a boss lady. There's something about you when they look at you for the first time that tells them that you are quite established, or that you are very career driven, and they're going to love that. Now, another thing that I'm feeling here is this person will have a very strong urge to touch you. And I'm telling you, there's something about touching you. So they will probably, when you guys meet for the first time, they will on purpose touch you because they feel such an urge. We have patience here. They feel such an urge to touch you. There's something about, they want to touch you. They want to feel your body on them. And it's like, I'm feeling here with the patience card, to me, this tells me that this person is going to feel very, very calm around you, but also an energy of like, almost like they want to cuddle you, or they want to cuddle you, they want to kiss you, they want to touch you. There's something about them wanting to touch you, wanting to cuddle with you, almost like they want to take you home right away. Do you know what I mean? So I also feel like this person will feel like that you have a very pure energy around you. It's like, I feel like you are a very optimistic person. They can feel that you are very, very optimistic. There's also an energy here again about like you being maybe like a career woman or a boss lady, you know, a very career driven man. Something about you could also be that they're meeting you while you are very like fancy dressed when you go to like a job interview, or you in general like to wear fancy stuff, you like to wear, you know, or maybe there's something about like you will wear like very extravagant like jewelry or something like that that looks like it's expensive, you know. Another thing that I'm feeling here is your future spouse wants to spend all their money on you. I almost want to say this person's going to try to impress you with, they're not materialistic, however, they will feel like they want to kind of like spoil you. So I wouldn't be surprised when the first time you guys meet, they're going to ask you like, hey, should I pay for your drink? Should I pay for your food? You know, or they're going to kind of like invite you to a very, very fancy restaurant. Maybe like even pick you up, because I feel like this person, there's something about this person, I feel like this person has money, or this person's very career driven, or you are very career driven, or both of you, which is going to be something that they're going to love about you like very, very intensely. But I definitely feel like there's an energy here, because I mean, we have daughter signs. I feel like this person will have money. This person will have money, or both of you have money. There's something about money, something about career. Yeah, so that's the overall energy that I'm feeling here. I'm also feeling here, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Temperance card. To me, the Three of Pentacles is also an energy of like collaboration, of working, career driven, working on something. So I don't know if you will meet this person at work, or if you are currently working on something when this person enters your life. Could be like even if you are, I don't know, you're focused on something and this person comes like into your life, right? Or they're going to see that you're doing something on your laptop, you're outside doing something, this person will catch you and feel like, oh, maybe she's working on something, right? Or maybe she's like self-employed, or maybe, I don't know, she's on her coffee break at the cafe or at a restaurant. But there's definitely energy here of like, what I'm feeling here is the energy that is going to surround the both of you when you guys are meeting, kind of like a bubble. I'm feeling here with the Temperance card. The Temperance card always talks about bringing two energies together. This could also be very opposite energies, right? When we want lukewarm water, we need, or we take very hot water, very cold water. So there could be an energy between the two of you that you guys almost like opposites attract. Opposites attract. For example, you are very, very short and this person is very, very tall. You are light-skinned, this person is dark-skinned, or you have like very bright light hair and this person has like dark eyes, dark hair, you know. So there's an energy of like opposites attract. There's also an energy of like, maybe for example, you are very curvy, this person is very athletic, you know. So there, I'm feeling here there's an energy of like opposites attract, that you guys are kind of different, but at the same time it works perfectly together. And the Three of Pentacles is also an energy here. What I'm feeling here is the overall energy is what I'm feeling here, that the reason why you guys are coming together is because you're supposed to work on something. I definitely feel like you're supposed to work on projects together. You're supposed to build something together. Building something together could be literally anything, like a, you know, building a house together, or building a business plan together, you know. So there's an energy of like, you guys are probably going to work together, to be completely honest, or you work in the same field, right? You work in the same field, like both of you work in the entertainment industry, both of you work in, I don't know, in a hotel, or you guys are having the same visions when it comes to what you guys want to manifest in your career, or both of you work from home, you know, both of you have like a home office, or both of you are striving to get there, to have a home office. Could also be that both of you are very interested in like getting rich, stock market, investing into real estate, something along those lines, right? Because I feel like both of you have something of like a very career driven person here, to be completely honest. So it's almost like those two energies. So I feel like there's an energy between the two of you that is completely the opposite. I don't know what it is, but you're going to feel like, you know, this person is the opposite of you, but at the same time, it's like yin and yang, you know. When lukewarm water wants to happen, we need cold water and hot water, you know. So it's like, could also be like a complete opposite when it comes to zodiac signs, for example. Now, I want to see we're gonna get a few more cards. Hold on, I'm actually going to cleanse the cards first. I just want to see what else you're going to feel when you see this person for the first time, and what they are going to feel when they see you for the first time. I was also thinking about, like, I did a reading yesterday. I actually forgot what it was. It was a future spouse reading, but I was asking so many questions. What was it about? I'm thinking, let me think. What was it about? Oh yeah, I want to do like maybe a reading of like what you're going to notice first about this person, or I literally forgot. I did a lot of future spouse readings yesterday and I totally forgot. Anyway, there's a lot of videos coming, so if you like that one, you can definitely subscribe. So, Most High, I want to know, how will pie number 1 feel when pie number 1 looks into their future spouse's eyes for the first time? How will pie number 1 feel? Let's see. Look at that. The Empress is also about luxury. The Empress is about luxury. The Empress is about, I don't know. To be completely honest, I feel an energy here when you meet this person for the first time. I feel like you yourself will feel really, really sexy on that day, because I really feel like you will meet this person when you're dressed like very, very fancy. This could be because you feel like dressing very fancy on that day, or it could be because you went to a celebration on that day, you went to a wedding on that day, it was New Year's Eve on that day. There's something about you will look beautiful. I don't know, the person will meet you when you look your best. For whatever reason, this could be also on a day where you feel like risky and you're going to wear like a short skirt because you feel like it, because you feel very confident on that day. Overall, I feel like you will feel sexy in your body, no matter if you're male or female. You will feel really sexy. So it's like, I'm feeling myself. On the day when you meet your future spouse, when you guys look into each other's eyes, you will feel extremely beautiful. You will feel like you smell good, you look good, you feel good, you have your favorite clothes on, your favorite jewelry, something along those lines. So you feel like your chocolate side. This person will see your chocolate side first. Another thing that I'm feeling here with the Empress card is that I also feel like that your future spouse might be dressed very fancy, because again, the Empress is all about luxury, about looking good, about self-care. So I feel like your future spouse do you know what I'm hearing? Your future spouse will look at you like you're a bag of money in the sense where it's like they know, you know, their subconscious mind, kind of like their subconscious mind knows that you are a catch, or there's something extremely interesting about you that you're probably going to achieve or attract a lot of success into your life. This person can feel it. Your future spouse can feel that energy. Also, I feel like how you're going to feel about your future spouse for the first time, I feel like this person will also look really you know, they smell freaking good. They're very, like, from head to toe, very fancy clothing. Doesn't even have to be fancy, but you're going to be quite attractive to how they dress and the way that they look and the way that they smell, you know. Let's see how you're going to feel about, oh, look at that, we have the 6 of Cups. I love it. One more card here. The Sun card, you see. I feel like when you look into this, into your future spouse's eyes for the first time, you will recognize that they're your soulmate. This is going to be quite intense. When you meet your future spouse for the first time, we have the card Truth here. You will know that this person is the one. You will have such a, like, if somebody would ask you, do you think he's the one? You would say yes, you know, after the first meeting. 6 of Cups is an energy of like recognizing your soulmate from past life. So I feel the energy here, the first time that you look into your future spouse's eyes, how you will feel is you will feel connected to them right away, as if you knew them already. So I feel like you guys will be very friendly with each other, kind of like, you know, somebody, as if you would know this person like for the last 10 years. It's going to be very, you know, I don't know, like as if you know them, and you do know them. It's also it's interesting because I was meeting a soulmate. He was not my true love, but he was like the one before the one. And it's so interesting because when I met him for the first time, we had so many things in common, and it was almost like we are best friends without knowing each other. So I feel like that's the energy that you're going to feel when you look into your future spouse's eyes for the first time, or when you guys are talking to the first time, let's say. We also have the Sun card here, so you're going to be freaking happy. Like, let's be honest, you're going to grin from one side to the other. I don't know how you say that. You're going to have like a very big smile, a very big grin. You're going to feel amazing the first time that you look into your future spouse's eyes. There's something about, you know, you being very like, I almost want to say like, you are going to smile a lot, laugh a lot. You're going to be like over the moon, you know, when you look at them for the first time. Let's see, how are they going to feel about you when they look at you for the first time? Okay. Okay, guys, so what I'm seeing here is we have the Eight of Swords here. So I feel like this person, the energy that I'm feeling here is like when they look into your eyes for the first time, I feel like they're going to be a little bit nervous, almost to the point where, like, let's say you have eye contact with them, right? And the eye contact is very, very intense, and then they're standing there and they almost cannot like move. They're like, I want to say that they're going to feel like, I want to talk to her. I want to talk to her, but I don't know, almost like they cannot move, or there's something about like, it will feel like time is standing still. That's what I'm feeling here. Like the time is standing still, and this person is like, they cannot like move. I also want to say that, the energy that I'm feeling here is like wherever they're going to meet you, they will stay at this occasion, like wherever they're at. Let's say you guys are on a New Year's Eve party, let's say, and you guys are there, both of you, they would not leave until they talk to you. So it's almost like I feel like they will be a little bit like nervous, to be honest, a little bit nervous to approach you, to talk to you. We also have the World card here. The World card talks about an energy of almost like, I feel like this person will feel like you are the complete package, like from head to toe, from the outside, you're everything that they wanted as well. So I feel like you will mirror each other. It's like both of you are your dream partner, also from the outer appearance, basically. With the Four of Swords, there's an energy here. The first time that they meet you, I feel like they're going to be a little bit like nervous, but when they talk to you for the first time, they will feel like you are very, very friendly. I also feel like they will feel intimidated by you. I feel like they will feel intimidated by you, but once they overcame like their nervousness and they talk to you, they're going to see that you have a very, very calming energy, a very calming, loving energy. It could also be this person is a little bit scared that you will maybe reject them, which you're not going to do. But let's see, how are you going to feel about this person when you look at them for the first time? Look at that, love at first sight, falling in love. You've got one more card here. Queen of Swords, yeah. Let's see. Oh, and the Lovers card. Give me a second, guys. We have here the King of Cups. So I feel like, I'm telling you, I feel like this is your future spouse's energy, to be completely honest. I feel like you will love the way that they dress. There's something about them, the way that they dress is like really like it, you find it very attractive. Now I also want to say this is going to be love at first sight. I'm going to be honest, because you're going to know that this person is the one. I almost want to say maybe you guys are psychics. I always pronounce it wrong. I did it right this time. I feel like you guys are psychics. To be completely honest, this energy reminds me of psychics. Astrology, palm reading, tarot readings, coffee cup readings. I don't know. There's something about you. You will know. It's like your intuition will tell you. You will know that this person is the one. You also have the Lovers card here. I mean, look at that energy. This is love at first sight. You're going to feel. I also feel this energy here that you're going to be quite talkative with this person. So you guys are going to talk a lot the first time you guys meet each other. Is something that I want to say. Let's see. How are they going to feel the first time that they see you? Future spouse of pile number 1. How is pile number 1's future spouse going to feel? Let's see. Justice card. Okay, I'm feeling an energy here, guys. I am feeling here that this person is recently broke up with a person. So I feel this energy here that your future spouse is probably right now breaking up with somebody, or like before you guys are going to meet this person is probably some, like they broke up, like they recently came out of a relationship, I want to say. Let me get one more card. How are they going to feel about you? Let's see. Look at that. I love it. You guys are the perfect match. We have the King and the Queen of Cups. We have the King and the Queen of Cups. So the energy that I'm feeling here is, again, I feel like they recently broke up, you know. They had a relationship, might even be a marriage that didn't work out, which they're still a little bit hurt when they, you know, before they meet you. But then the interesting thing is, I want to say, because we have the Five of Cups here, so I feel like this person will go through a little bit of like depression or a little bit of like sadness because a relationship did not work out, or even a marriage didn't work out. And it's so interesting because the first time that your future spouse looks you into your eyes, it's almost like their pain is gone. You know, it's almost like there's instant healing, or instant like I don't know how to explain it. It's like, you know, when you had a really bad day and something happens that completely takes away your grumpy mood. I feel like that's how they're going to feel the first time that they look into your eyes. They're going to feel so much love. They're going to feel so much love for you. They're going to feel so intense about you that they totally forget that they broke up recently, like 2 weeks ago or something like that. And I'm feeling this energy here. We have the King and the Queen of Cups, which is a perfect match. So you guys are literally the perfect match. You guys are like a match made in heaven, literally a match made in heaven here. And they're going to notice that. So I want to say that this person is going to notice that you are the perfect match. I also feel like you guys will have like a lot in common, to be completely honest. And again, it's like this person will feel that there's a healing energy about you, that when they talk to you, like all of a sudden their moodiness is gone, their grumpiness is gone, you know. And I also want to say that this person really is longing for a forever relationship. We have here the Justice card and the World card. The World card is about like a completion. So I feel like this person is longing to marry somebody, or they're longing to finally have this stable relationship, the stable commitment that lasts forever. So this person believes in forever, and I feel this energy here that they're probably going to feel like they want to spend forever with you. You know, of course, this is going to develop throughout the days when you get, or throughout the meetings, you know, whenever you guys meet each other. But it's almost like they do not ever want to let you go again, right? So I'm feeling here that's why they're probably going to touch you like a lot, but I feel like it's going to be in a very friendly way. But they probably have this very strong urge to like touch you. I also feel like they want to kind of like touch you and lift you up and carry you, and I don't know, very intense. Something about like, it's almost like this person wants to give all their love that they have for you. They're sad about something that ended in their life. I feel like it's a marriage or a divorce or something like that, and when they meet you, they can finally pour all their love to you, you know. They can pull, because I feel like this person has so much love inside of their heart, just like you. Both of you have so much love inside each other's hearts, and I feel like both of you are also very sensitive people, you know. You guys will cry when you marry each other, like, you know, in front of the priest. You guys probably will cry, you know, when you see your child walking for the first time. This is the type of people that you are, very emotional, loving very deeply, you know. Let's see, I just want to get a few more cards. How are you going to feel the first time that you meet them? Yeah, there's an energy of like not wanting to let this person go. You know how when you're talking to somebody and you do not want to go home, you just want to stay with this person? That's what I'm seeing here. Let's see. again, you're going to feel freaking confident. I don't know why. I feel like you will be quite happy. I just feel like you're very happy with yourself and with what you're accomplishing in your life, which gives you such an immense energy of confidence. Yeah, I cannot really show the cards because they are a little revealing. And I also feel like you're going to feel like this person, you're going to feel how this person really, really adores you, like truthfully. This is not just about you look sexy or you look good or you're handsome. You will feel that this person genuinely has like a I almost want to say that they deeply care for you, and you will notice by the way that they talk to you. For example, are you cold? Do you need my jacket? Or you know, they will probably ask like, do you need to go to the restroom? You know, so I feel like this person will be mesmerized by you, yes, by the way that you look, but they're going to fall in love with you instantly. And there's an energy of like they want to take care of you. I don't know why I'm feeling this energy, but they want to take care of you. They probably also want to provide. Like they might even feel like they want to take care of you financially. They want to take care of you. It's like they want to be your everything. They want to be your world. This person wants to be your world. This person wants to be the shoulder that you lean on when you cry, because they feel honored by that. So I feel like you will feel like this person, you can feel how much this person will admire you the first time that you meet them, you know. Let's see, one more card here. Look at that energy. Didn't I tell you this person will admire you from head to toe so freaking much? And it's very healthy. I'm not seeing any obsessive energy here. It's a very healthy energy. It's a very healthy admiration, you know, that they have for you. Let's see how they are going to feel about you. Look at that. It's like I don't know, I feel like you're going to make this person laugh a lot. Because we have the Four of Wands here, yeah. I feel like you will make this person laugh a lot. And also, yeah, let me show it to you. This person will probably look at you from afar. Like you're doing your thing, you're doing something. This person is like a creep in a corner looking at you because they cannot take their eyes off of you. So I feel like they will probably observe you a lot. They will observe you a lot. The first time that you guys meet or look into each other's eyes, they will observe your every move, is something that I want to say. And again, I feel like you will make this person really, really like, you will make them laugh. They will love your jokes. They will love how flirty you are. You just make them happy. It's almost like you have a very goofy side to you, or a very you like to, you know, make jokes, you like to poke people, or like, you know, like in a flirtatious way. They're going to love that about you. They're going to love how much joy you bring to them, you know. Let's get one more card here. Let's see, what is that about? Oh, why am I seeing that? Why am I seeing that? Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm seeing something here. I feel like, I don't know where you're going to meet your future spouse, but I feel like there will be competition. That's why they're kind of like sad. There's an energy here that this person feels like you may be interested in somebody else. I don't know why. You might be talking to somebody when they see you for the first time. You might be dancing with somebody. You might be, I don't know, there's something, or you might be like outside with a friend of yours and they think this is your boyfriend. Something like that. This person will feel like somebody's approaching you and they're scared that you will give this person a chance. I don't know what this is about. Look at that. And I feel like you're going to reject another person. I mean, of course, when you look really, really good on that day, of course, a lot of people would approach you, right? You get like more attention than usual. And this person will be like, oh, damn, you know, for example, you know, I also want to talk to my bros that are watching my videos. For example, you know, you are talking to a girl right now. If she's asking you for the way, you know, where's this restaurant? And then your future spouse, your future wife will see, oh my God, he's talking to somebody. He's probably not interested in me. Wrong. Yeah, so I'm feeling this energy here that you're going to reject somebody. I don't know what this is about. I really don't know what this is about. You might be on a dating app or in a dating pool, you're getting to know other people. Maybe when they're asking you like, you know, are you single? And you're saying like, oh, I'm getting to know people on like Tinder or whatever. And then like, they're going to feel like, oh damn, you know, probably she's not interested in me, he's not interested in me. And they're going to feel like a little bit bummed, but you will reject somebody. I feel like you will reject somebody before this person will come in. And that's why they're like a creep watching you. You know, I don't want to say your future spouse is a creep, but I almost want to say this person is like very appreciative of you, and they do not want to kind of like lose you over competition, is basically what I'm feeling here. There's something about them, or like you rejecting somebody when they're going to see you for the first time. There are other people around you. That's why they feel like a little bit bummed, like, oh, you know, she's, you know, talking to somebody else, maybe she's not interested, and then you will like reject this person or something like that. Or you would tell, you know, your future spouse, no, I'm not interested in this person, this was just my colleague, you know. And then they're going to feel really, really happy, and is what something that I'm feeling here. Yeah, and this person wants marriage, honey. This person is looking for marriage, okay? They're not in it for like for anything else. They want marriage. Okay, my beautiful pile number one, I hope you like this reading. Let me know down in the comments if you liked it. Also, if you have any suggestions, let me know. And I would say I'm going to see you in my next one. I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Now, my beautiful pile number two, you chose this beautiful crystal over here. Let's look at your cards. Is it in focus? Yeah, it is. Let's see what's going on. How are you going to feel when you look your future spouse into the eyes for the first time? How they're going to feel? I'm actually thinking about like putting the light up or maybe down. Now I think I want it down anyway. Okay, so let's look at the cards. The energy that I'm feeling here with you guys is the breathe card. To me, to be completely honest, I feel this energy that you're going to feel very, very sexually attracted to your future spouse the first time that you see them, because I feel like you will, the heavy breathing intuitively reminded me of like you know, when you're intimate with somebody and it's really, really good and you're like heavily breathing. So I almost want to say the first time that you look at your future spouse, you probably will have like sexual fantasies with them, or you will like feel a very strong urge to kiss them, or you already see them naked basically, which I mean, yeah, we do have that here. So I'm feeling here you're going to be extremely sexually attracted to the person, to the point where you're thinking about like, oh my god, just imagine he would kiss my neck, or just imagine if she would take her clothes off, you know. It's an energy that I'm feeling here. I'm also feeling here with change and rituals. I feel like you manifested this person. So I almost want to say when you see this person, you will feel like, oh my god, my manifestations worked. I wrote down what I want my future spouse to be like, or I wrote down you know, how it will feel like, and something about that you wrote down, like you know, something that you wrote down to manifest when it comes to your future spouse or your true love, or something that you thought consistently when it came to your future spouse is going to manifest. You're going to feel like my rituals have worked, or something that I've done has been working. I also feel this energy here. Yeah, it's definitely about like before you meet your future spouse, you will do a specific like ritual, I want to say, or there's something about you manifesting this person, you thinking about this person, you know, about your future spouse very positively, and then, you know, after 3-4 months they're actually standing in front of you. That's the type of vibe that I'm feeling here. So I'm feeling this energy here. And I also want to say with the change card, I feel like when you meet this person for the first time, it will feel like you will feel like you have never felt before, in a sense where the change card to me feels like you know, when we date people, you know, sometimes we see a pattern, you know, like the people that we date, they have a specific thing in common, or there's a specific pattern, you know, every time I break up, every time a situation does not work, there's a specific pattern. And here, this person is going to surprise you, I want to say. This person is going to surprise you in a sense where there's something about them that they're going to do completely different. This could be also their outer appearance. They have like you know, a nose ring, they have tattoos, they have like blue hair. There's something about them that is like out of the ordinary. But it could also be something about the way that they talk. Maybe they have a beautiful Italian accent, and all the people that you've dated were like regular, they didn't have any accent. So there's a change here. You will notice that there is like something that you've never saw or felt before, or something that you never experienced before you were dating, or the people that you had a crush on. There will be something different about this person, you know, where you can see, oh, he does not look like the people that I dated before, or there's something completely different about him, something unique, I want to say. That's how you're going to feel. You're going to feel like this person, there's something unique about them, you know. Now this person, what they're going to feel when they see you for the first time, they will feel like you look innocent, but you're not. I feel this energy that this person is going to feel like, you know how still waters run deep. So they will feel like there's something hidden about you, there's something mysterious about you, because we have good girl, you know, and I feel like it's like good girl gone bad, or something about you like a freak in the sheets, but you're very innocent, or you come across as very innocent, or you come across as like a, you know, like a gentleman, but they know that you are a freak in the sheets, you know. So I feel like both of you are going to be quite sexually attracted to each other. But I feel like you both of you are trying to kind of like calm it down, you know, just to not take each other's clothes off immediately. But it's like you will probably feel it in your pants, to be completely honest, when you talk to this person, so I'm not gonna lie. We also have the mind here, and we have success. So in this person's mind, they want to make sure that they win you over. They want to make sure that this is going to be a success. They also want to make sure that the first date is going to be a success. So they will make sure that they're on time. They will make sure that you know, for example, they take it to a very beautiful place, or they will make sure that everything is going well. So in this person's mind, they want to make this meeting a success here, I want to say. That it could also be that this person is like offering to, because with the success card here we can see like gifts. So I wouldn't be surprised when this person brings something, you know, for example, like you guys are talking to each other, and I don't know what, but I'm going to use it today, like this person's from Italy, and you're going to talk, like the first meeting, you're going to talk about like I don't know, a specific olive oil with garlic and hot pepper, and you're like, oh my god, I love garlic and hot pepper. And then the next time you meet each other, they're going to bring a beautiful like Italian oil. Do you know what I mean? It's like that energy, like they will put attention to what you're saying. And I feel like this person is also somebody, probably their language is giving gifts, or an energy of like they will pay attention to what you say. So when you say like, oh, that's my favorite wine, they're going to make sure that they're going to get you your favorite wine. Do you know what I mean? That's the type of vibe that I'm feeling here with this person. Now the overall energy, like the bubble that is going to be around the both of you when you guys are meeting each other, we have the King of Pentacles here. And if we look at this card, there's going to be a lot of laughter. I feel like this person is going to make you laugh a lot. They will have like very interesting jokes. There's something about, you will giggle, like everything that they will say, you will giggle, because you genuinely find them funny. And I'm feeling this energy here. This person, your future spouse, the person that you're going to marry, they're going to feel like they want to kind of like win you over. They want to convince you. They want to, I'm telling you, because we have a rose here, right? So I wouldn't be surprised when they actually bring something to, you know, your first date or something like that. And this person's definitely about like a, they want to crack you open. That is so funny, because I'm telling you, if you look at this card here, I told you that you're going to feel it in your pants, and she's actually holding like, you know, her private parts. Oh my god, I can't. Yeah, and this person is going to feel like I feel like they have a very genuine heart, to be completely honest, and I feel like they want to shower you with gifts. They want to really like put in a lot of effort, you know. So this is not the lazy bum that is going to ask you like, hey, for example, you know, when, you know, in dating, it's like, where do you want to go? I don't know. Where do you want to go? Nah, this is not, your future spouse is not like that. They will think about like, oh, where could we go? What would be interesting? Do you know what I mean? Awesome. He's not going to be a lazy bum. Okay. Let's see. I just want to get a few more cards here. So how are you going to feel about your future spouse the first time that you see them? That you see your... Ace of Wands is phallic. I'm just saying. You're going to feel it in your pants. I'm just saying. Let's see. You're going to feel like a lot of passion, a lot of like sexually attracted. Let's see. What's going on? How are you going to feel? Look at that. How are you going to feel the first time that you see your future spouse? Could even be that you have been, like, you had a dry spell, you know, like you haven't been intimate with anybody for a very long time, and then you meet your future spouse, and then it's like, okay, I'm already like you know, I need a little bit of action, but then this person comes in and then it's double in, like then it's even more intense. Do you know what I mean? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm feeling an energy here that it's like the first time, I'm telling you, the first time that you see your future spouse, first of all, you cannot look away. But I also want to say, I feel like you guys would talk a little bit with each other, you know, and I feel like you will also like spend a little bit of time, and I feel like you do not want to go. It's almost like you do not want to go, you want to hold them. I also feel this energy that you're going to feel quite like you want to touch this person, and I also feel like when you guys hug each other, it's going to be very intense. Like the first time hugging this person is going to be very, very intense, is something that I'm feeling here. But overall, I'm feeling this energy that you're going to feel like you have to calm down because you feel so attracted to them, and you just don't want to, how do you say that? It's like you have butterflies in your stomach, but you don't want to kind of like be clumsy or something like that, is something that I'm feeling here. Let's see. How are they going to feel the first time that they see you? First time that they see you. Look at that. They're going to be really, really freaking happy the first time that they see you, the first time that they meet you. 3 of Cups. A lot of celebration. They're going to feel like today was such a successful day. I met this person. She's lovely. There's something about her that is so beautiful. I feel like she's very innocent, but I feel like she has like 2 sides to her, and I want to get to know her more. Yeah, so it's like this person will feel like it's going to be a success, and it's interesting because like you can see on this card that this person is like touching the bum, or isn't. What's going on here? So that it might even be that you guys are going to touch each other sexually, like you know, a little bit like in very interesting areas, you know. Let's see, how are they going to feel the first time that they see you? Look at that. That is instantly falling in love, Ace of Cups. It's like they only have eyes for you, you know, because 3 of Cups is usually a gathering, but all they see is the Ace of Cups. All they see is you. So even if you guys are in a crowd, you will probably notice that this person is looking at you from, you know, when you're doing something, or when you're like talking to somebody, you know, in case you are in a gathering or in a group energy. This person will only have eyes for you. Is something that I'm feeling here. Let's see. Look at that. Come on. Your future spouse is really cute. Okay. So, I want to say something. We have the Star card and the Ace of Cups. That is meeting the one. So this person will feel like you are the one for them. You stick out in the crowd. There's something very, very special and unique about you. You are completely different from other people that they have dated. So it's also mirroring each other. You will feel the same way about them. You never dated somebody like that, you know, somebody so I don't know where it was clicking so fast, you know. So this person will feel like you are 1 in a million, you know. And we have the 7 of Swords, which is usually about lies or like deceit or something like that, but it came out reverse. So I feel like this person will have no doubt in their mind about you, you know. It's like they can feel that this is the right thing to do. Like their intuition will tell them, I want to invest into pile number 2, you know. I want to make it work. Let's see. Ooh, sorry guys. Should I get one more of those? Yeah. So how are you going to feel the first time that you see them? What's going to happen? The first time that you see them, how are you going to feel about it? Give me a second, guys. Okay, so we're gonna take those. This is a little much. So I'm feeling here this could really be somewhere public, or you are out with your friends, this person's out with their friends, so it's a lot of people around you. I almost want to say for some of you guys when you're meeting or seeing this person for the first time. But what I'm feeling here is when you look into this person's eyes for the first time, the Wheel of Fortune, I'm telling you, it's almost like you will feel like I am finally successful with manifesting, or there's something you will notice, that's something that you wrote down, something that you were thinking about when it comes to your true love and your future spouse manifested, and you will feel like, oh my God, the universe made it happen for me, you know. My rituals have worked. There's something about like you feeling victorious, that something has been working. And I also want to say that you will feel like that now you understand why all the other relationships did not work out. I want to say with the 4 of Cups, like it's almost like you will feel almost like grateful that you have been rejected by other people in the past, because if you would have not been rejected, you would have settled and you would have never met this amazing person here, you know. So I feel like you will feel like, oh my God, I'm so fucking happy, sorry so freaking happy that I said no to her, or that he ghosted me, you know. Like, keep on ghosting me because I'm here with my future spouse. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling here. Let me get a few more cards. Also did that for pile number 1. How are you going to feel when you meet them for the first time? Queen of Swords. Yeah. Yep. I can see it. This person, you will feel like this person is exactly how you pictured them, or there's something about you, how you meet this person, you're going to feel like this is exactly what I wrote down, this is exactly how I pictured it to be, right? So you are a very strong manifester. We have the Star card here. You guys are mirroring each other. There's an energy of like, I've never dated somebody like this before. The Ace of the Star card could also be that you are in the public eye. This person is in the public eye, right? For some of you guys, that you work in the entertainment industry, or that you are like a public person, you know. Could be on TikTok, could be on YouTube, could be on whatever. Or that you are a very important person in your company and they're also a very important person in their company, you know. But this is an energy of like feeling like destiny brought the two of you together. You will feel like the universe did that. This was destiny. I was destined to meet this person. Now I understand every relationship that failed. Like I now understand why that had to happen, you know. And then we have the Empress card here. So I feel like you will feel I want to say you will feel very, very confident on that day when you meet this person for the first time. You will feel like that you look your best, you know. But I also want to say that you will, yeah, it's an energy of like, you feel, it's almost like you're welcoming this person and you feel like, oh my God, I look so good today. I feel so good, you know. you know, my booty grew because I went to the gym, and you know, I'm wearing the perfect pants for him to see. Do you know what I mean? Like when you feel really, really sexy, or you have new jeans and you love those jeans and you're walking like That's what I'm feeling here. Let's see, how are they going to feel about you? You see, there's a very, very sexual energy about you. I'm not gonna lie. We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. That's lovely, because pile number 1 was King and Queen of Cups, and I didn't even plan that. And here we have King and Queen of Pentacles. So the perfect match, basically. A match made in heaven. Both of you are made from the same cloth. Pentacles energy is also earth energy. So both of you could be very career driven, very focused on your career. Both of you could also be very much into luxury, or very much into self-care rituals, or very much into like very much into nature. That both of you love nature, both of you love to go hiking, both of you love to go to the countryside, both of you love to travel to beautiful, like beautiful places with like an abundance of nature. Let's see. And this person is going to admire you a lot. Look at that. They're going to admire you a lot. It's like you're their queen or their king, you know. Let's see. So they also want to seduce you. I'm seeing here this person cannot wait for you to take your clothes off. So again, this is mirroring each other. You're going to feel the same way about each other. This person will feel like they cannot wait to see you naked in your birthday suit. They cannot wait to kiss your neck. They cannot wait. It's like they cannot wait. They want you. Okay, my beautiful pile number 2. I hope you like this reading. Let me know in the comments if you like it. And I'm going to see my next one. Yeah, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. So you chose this deep blue. Oh my god, I love it. It's so freaking beautiful. Look how beautiful it is. Anyway, you chose this crystal. Let's look at your cards. How are you going to feel the first time that you look into your future spouse's eyes? What is it going to be like the first time that you see each other? So we have here risky and rebel. I'm feeling this energy here, pile number 3. You're going to feel quite risky on that day. I don't know what you're doing, but it's almost like you will feel very, very adventurous, I want to say, very rebellious, almost like for example, you choose to, it's like on that day you will feel like you want to do things differently, you want to be adventurous, you kind of like, you know, want to do something out of the norm that you've never done before. This could be anything, something of like, I've never done that before, but I feel bold and I feel brave to do that. So this could be wearing a very interesting outfit on that day, or wearing your hair differently than usual, or just that like your attitude is like, you know, wanting to feel adventurous and taking a risk. This could also be that you're going to go to a very specific or interesting location where you've never been before, you know. And there's an energy of like expressing your wild side, I want to say. So I feel like you will feel very, very wild on that day when you meet your future spouse for the first time. It's almost like the energy that I'm feeling here is, you know how sometimes, you know, when you drink a little bit of alcohol, or at least it's for me like that, all of a sudden I have balls to like talk to people and to go to them and to ask them like, hey, what's going on and stuff like that, which I usually wouldn't do, or not as bold as I do it when I drink a little. So I feel like that's the type of energy that you're going to feel. Now, when you see your future spouse for the first time, I want to say you're going to also be a little bit risky, like a little bit adventurous, almost to the point where like you're going to wink at them, or you're going to, you know, look at them very intensely so that they notice you, or you're going to put lipstick on your lips to, you know, seduce them. So I'm feeling here you're going to be very, very bold. You're going to do something that is absolutely freaking crazy but sexy at the same time. You know, it's very you know, for example, you know, as a guy, if you're watching and you're seeing if your future wife or your future spouse, this could even be that you're going to walk past her very closely, you know. I don't know, there's an energy of like doing something very, very risky that is flirtatious, I want to say. Something that you usually don't do, but on that day you feel very wild, you feel very bold, and it's almost like you want this person, you see them and you want them, you feel attracted to them, and therefore you're going to do something interesting, you know, like something to catch their attention, but it's still natural, you know. It's not like over the top. It's like I want to say it is just a little bit like risky and adventurous, you know, not just like, you know, when you look at somebody and you're looking away like, oh my God, I hope he didn't see that I was looking. Like, no, you're going to look at them, you know, or you're going to brush your hair. I don't know, I'm feeling this energy of like seducing somebody by doing something that is very bold, you know, but at the same time it's very flirtatious and playful. I'm also feeling this energy. You're also going to feel very, very confident, like about yourself. You will feel like, I feel like on that day you will feel very, very good, because we have the self-worth card here, and it says, why settle for crumbs when you deserve a whole meal? To be honest, you know, when you deserve a whole meal, looking like a snack, so you're probably going to look like a snack on that day. I don't know what you're going to do, but I feel like you would do something differently on that day. And I'm also feeling here, you're probably going to wait for the best, the creme de la creme. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like, I almost want to say, when you look at your future spouse, you will feel like, how can I say that? You will feel like they're more, or they have more, they are more, or there's something about them that they are more than what you have, like the people that you dated before. Like, this person is an upgrade, basically. You're going to feel like, oh, okay, that's an upgrade, you know, I've never dated somebody like that. Now, let's look at your future spouse. How are they going to feel about you? We have the listen card. I feel here this person can listen to you all the time. There's something about, they're going to be extremely interested in you. They're going to probably ask you a lot of questions because they want to know everything about you. You're very, very, there's something about you, like they want to know everything about you. You will be very, very interesting. So this person will probably also ask you like, what is your favorite chocolate? What is your favorite breakfast? It's almost like this person is very, very invested into getting to know you. And I'm feeling this energy here. I'm feeling here that your future spouse and the person that you will marry, they will feel like, it's about damn time that I meet somebody like pie number 3, you know? It's almost this energy of like, I've been looking for somebody like pie 3 everywhere, you know, like everywhere where I have been looking, I couldn't find somebody like pie number 3. So it's almost like, I'm also feeling this energy, this person will feel like it's perfect timing. I don't know why. This could be, for example, they have like a job promotion, you know, they feel very, very stable in their career, and then you're coming in, so it's like the perfect timing. Or maybe their mother was asking them, you know, when will you marry? And they were worried, and you know, after 1 week you're standing in front of them. There's something about this person will feel like it's the perfect time. Or this could also be, maybe they have vacation, right? They took a few days off of work and now they have time to go on a date with you. There's something about the perfect timing. Or for example, their car was they didn't have their car because it had to be repaired, and on that day they get their car back, and it was perfect timing to meet you on that day. So this person will feel like it's the perfect timing. There's something about the perfect timing. We also have the calm card here, so I feel like you will be the rebellious energy and your future spouse will be more so the calm energy. This is an energy where I want to say, I don't think that they're calm. I think that they're trying to act calm when inside of them there's a lot going on, you know. I'm feeling an energy here where this person will feel on cloud 9. Do you say it like that? Because I'm seeing a lot of clouds here. So I feel like this person will probably, when they talk to you, when they look at you for the first time, they will feel like they're in cloud 9, or they will feel like, I'm feeling this energy that they will feel confident to approach you. Like they will feel like, I feel like they would do it very, very smoothly. You know, they're not nervous, they're very calm, and they're going to come to you. They're even like going to sit next to you, just like, you know, you're sitting there and they're going to take a seat next to you. Oh my god, I love it. Yeah, so this person is confident. This person is very, very calm. So they're not going to be nervous about you, but there's an energy of like wanting to know everything about you. You know, they want to know everything about you. Now, the bubble that is surrounding the both of you, which is the 2 cards that I got here, we have the 7 of Cups here. The energy that I'm feeling here is with the 7 of Cups. I'm feeling here, I want to say, like, for example, let's say you guys meet, I don't know, I always say a celebration, I don't know why, I think it's interesting, or like I like the scenario in my mind. But let's say you are at a cafe, you just got your matcha latte, you're sitting in the cafe, I don't know what you're doing, you are going to work on something on your laptop and you're at this cafe, and let's say there's a lot of people there, you know, the whole cafe is full. When you and your future spouse talk to each other, it's like nothing is around you. Do you know how you're like, when you talk to somebody, you don't even notice, like, you know, that the sun is going down, and you're not going to notice that there's so many people, or you're not going to notice that you're the only ones left in the cafe? Do you know what I mean? It's going to feel like almost like a bubble where when you guys talk to each other, that there's nothing around you. Like you all you can see, all you can absorb is this person's energy, and you will not notice anything around you. You know, it's going to feel quite intense. Now we also have the Judgment card here. This energy that I'm feeling here is you're going to feel like this was fated. Either both of you or them. Well, I feel like it's both of you. You're going to feel like it was destiny. I don't know. There's something about your meeting that you will feel like, oh my god, this was destiny. If I didn't cancel my doctor's appointment, I would have never gone to this cafe, you know, and worked on my laptop. And this person will feel the same way. Something about there's something about the perfect timing here. And we also have, how do you say that? Cupid's, oh my god, Cupid's error? No, you don't say it like that, do you? Yeah, but your future spouse, for them, it's love at first sight. Absolutely. I mean, for both of you, but I feel like this person will feel it a little bit more intense than you. I feel like you will be flirtatious and stuff like that, and this person will feel like, I am in love. What the heck is going on here? I talked to her like one sentence. How do I feel so strong about her or him? You know, that's what I'm feeling here. Okay, let's see what else. I actually want to cleanse the cards. Let me cleanse the cards. Let's see. I really like your energy. It's going to be fun for you. I feel like you will see it as like a game. Not like a game, but you know, you will feel like you want to be flirtatious, you know, maybe even touching them on their leg. On purpose. Let's see. Okay. So how are you going to feel? Yeah. You will feel like you want to kiss this person. You want to, you know, how do you say that? You want to taste their lips. You really want to, not gonna lie. You feel like this person is a whole meal that you want to enjoy, let's say. Okay, let's see. How are you going to feel when you see a future spouse for the first time? Yeah, absolutely. You're going to feel so flirtatious. You're going to feel very, very flirtatious. You're going to have like very interesting like thoughts like, oh, I could do this, I could do that, you know? Look at that, very carefree. you are very carefree and you're going to be very daring. I'm telling you, like on that day, I feel like you will do something that you've never done before. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. Look at that, the Two of Cups. Look at that. Your true love. I'm telling you, I was saying that this person has more love for you, right? It's not true. Look at that. Look at you over here. And I'm telling you, there's an energy of like, you will feel like the universe brought us two together. And this person will feel like that too. In case they are very spiritual, they will feel the same way. But I feel like even if they are not that spiritual, they will feel like, oh my God, that was perfect timing. I don't know why, but you're going to find out when you meet them. Right? Let's see. Let's get one more card here. How you're going to feel about them. Very, very strong bond, you know. Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. So I feel like this energy that you're going to feel, I feel like you're going to feel quite excited about your first date, you know. So I'm feeling this energy that your guys are going to exchange numbers immediately. There's an energy here of, I don't know, I feel like the first time that you see your future spouse, there's an energy of like, you will feel like a new chapter is starting in your life. It will feel like a new chapter, you know, like, oh my God, you know, like my new life is happening. This person's in my life now, you know. Let's see. But you're going to feel like very carefree. You're going to feel like in a very good mood. Yeah, very, very carefree. You will feel very, very carefree and very flirtatious. And it's almost like, I want to say like, no matter how you're feeling right now, but I feel like when you meet this person for the first time, you will feel like, I am ready to open up my heart again and give it to somebody, you know. Not give your heart to somebody, but to open up your heart and really, really show it, you know. Let's see. How are they going to feel the first time that they see you, your future spouse? That's a lot of cards. Give me a second, guys. Look at that. Mysterious. You see, I'm telling you, they want to know all your secrets. I don't know why they feel like there's something mysterious about you, you know. Maybe you're not going to open up. I mean, you're going to open up to them, but I feel like when they're asking you questions, let's say, right, they will ask you like, what do you do for a living? And you're like, you're going to find out soon. Because I feel like this person will feel like you're quite mysterious, or there's something about you, like they cannot figure you out, but at the same time I also feel like they want to know everything about you, you know. So this person will be very, very interested in like everything, your whole personality, like who you are as a person. They want to know everything, and I feel like you will like not tell them everything, and they will love that. It will be like very teasing, like they will feel like it's a tease, but in a good way, you know. So let's see, how are they going to feel about you? Four of Wands. So secretly, we have the Four of Wands. See, first of all, the Four of Wands is about a stable relationship, okay? So this person will probably secretly already think about, like, let's say you guys are like, you meet each other, you look into each other's eyes for the first time. This person will already feel like, oh my God, I cannot wait to be in a relationship with pile number 3. Let's be honest, it's right here, you know. Three of Cups, you see. Three of Cups. This person is going to feel so excited about you. They're going to feel so it's like, you know, once they're done, once you guys like exchange numbers or however you're going to meet each other, they're going to call their friends immediately, like, oh my God, I met her, I met him. They're going to tell their friends about it immediately because they're so freaking happy about that they met you, you know. And then we have the Star card here. Look at that. I'm telling you, this is also, it came out with a timing card here. So the Star card is this person will have like a lot of hope. It's this energy of like, this person will see you as, or this person will feel like they finally found somebody that matches their energy, because this could be that this person is quite, I feel like maybe this person has like a, how can I say that? They have been looking for something specific or for somebody specific, or they are very, very, they have been very specific about the person that they want to marry. And I feel like there's something about you, Like you are exactly what they have been looking for, basically. But with the Star card, this is also an energy here of like, I want to say that this person has been like dreaming. This could even be that this person already had like a, let's, you know, when this person is very, very spiritual, this could be that they already had a dream of you, because we have the Star card here in the time. I don't know. There's something about the time, something about like, oh, they could also be interested in astrology. You know, they could be interested in astrology and they want to know your zodiac sign immediately, something that I'm feeling here. This could also be somebody that knows their birth chart, to be honest. Other than that, they will feel like you're exactly what they've always wanted. You are a wish fulfillment. Their wish has finally been fulfilled to meet somebody like you, you know? Let's see, how are you going to feel about this person? I'm actually looking there because of the time, so not that you're wondering. How are you going to feel about this person? Yeah. The moon, yeah. You're going to feel like, I'm not gonna tell you everything. The moon card, it's very interesting. With the moon card, I'm feeling this energy here. Let's see, let me get one more card. The Death card and the Queen of Cups. Ooh, I feel like you're going to hide how intense you feel about them, because we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Death card, which is about secrets. So I feel like there's an energy here of like I'm feeling here you're going to feel quite intense about this person emotionally, but you're not going to show it. So what this person will see, that you're very flirtatious and very, very goofy, and you make a lot of jokes, and you are a very fun and lovely person to be around. But what you're hiding is you're actually, it's almost like I want to say that you might want to have like the pants on, or there's an energy here, not necessarily the pants on, but it's like there's something about you. I'm feeling here that I want to say that you're going to initiate the conversation, or that you're going to initiate the eye contact. There's something like you're going to do something that will catch this person's eyes and they will love it. So when you do that, then it's like that's what it is about. It's like they see you. Okay guys, let's talk about it. So they see you somewhere, right? And it's like you look at them, or you do something that is very, very seductive. I don't know what you're going to do, because you're going to be quite bold here, and you're going to initiate. I feel like you're not going to initiate the conversation, but you're going to initiate the eye contact. So you will see this person first, and I feel like you're going to do something that is very flirtatious, very, very seductive, and then this person's like, oh my god, I want to know everything about her. This person wants to know your name, this person wants to know your ethnicity, this person wants to know everything, because they saw you somewhere, and because you've been doing what you're doing, now they're like, they want to know everything about you, you know. We also have the Moon card here, so I feel like you will feel quite mysterious, almost like you don't want to tell this person everything, you know. But I feel like with the Queen of Cups, your intuition will tell you. I feel like your intuition will tell you, oh my god, I think I met the one, you know. Let's see, how are they going to feel? Look at that. They want to take care of you financially, first of all. So they will probably feel like, ooh, this person might want to rush the relationship. So they might be quick. They might be quick. They might be a little quick. They might be quick with asking you out. I'm seeing it here. I'm telling you, like, they will see you, they will talk to you, and they will already like think in their mind like, oh my god, I cannot wait to be in a relationship with pie number 3. And it's day 1, like it's the first time that you guys met, and they already feel this urge to be in a relationship with you, or to kind of like see you, you know, or to invite you again, or invite you to their home, invite you to their party, like their birthday, you know. They will be very, very quick with inviting you to their home and stuff like that, and also very quick with asking you out here. Queen of Pentacles is an energy that they want to take care of you. It's like they want to be the person that you tell all your secrets. This person wants to be like your, I don't know how to explain it. It's like this person wants to be like one of the most important people in your life, you know. They want to be there for you. So they want to take care of you as well. Yeah. it's so interesting because it's like your pile number 3 and pile number 2, the 7 of Swords came out too. This is usually about lies and deceit and all of that, but when it comes out in reverse, it talks about not having any doubt and knowing for a fact, you know. It's like this person is very, very sure about you, you know, almost to the point where they're like very, very fast with asking you out because they know that they want to be in a relationship with you. And again, the 7 of Swords here in reverse means they have no doubt about that they have no doubt about you, basically. Let's see, let's get one more card here. Look at that, the Empress. Look at that. They're going to look at you and think that you're so beautiful, so gorgeous, you smell so good, you have such a seductive energy about you, you know. It's like they cannot wait to kiss you, right? They cannot wait to kiss you. And we have the Turtle here. There's an energy of like they do not want to take it slow, they want to be quite fast here. But again, they're going to feel like you look amazing, you look like a star, you look like a model, you know, you have something so beautiful about you. Doesn't matter the size, we have plus size models, okay? You're going to feel like you're so beautiful, you know, there's something, they're going to feel like you're gorgeous, guys. Okay, hold on, I want to get a few more cards. I was a little too fast, you see? That's your future spouse's energy, a little bit fast over here. Okay, how are you going to feel about your future spouse, the Magician? I'm telling you, you're going to see this person, you're going to feel like, I do want to show this person signals. I do want to do something, you know. I do want to smile at them. So the Magician here is you're definitely going to feel like you want to initiate something, you want to do something about it, about the situation, right? Let's see. Like, look at that. We have the Empress here as well. You're going to feel very, very confident. And guys, yeah, you're going to feel very, very confident. We have the 9 of Pentacles here. The 9 of Pentacles is all about confidence. Also feeling, I want to say, the energy that I'm feeling here is it's almost like you will enjoy how much this person admires you. But the interesting thing is we have the Emperor and the Empress here. This energy in Tarot is the best version of a man and the best version of a woman, you know, like when we talk about like, you know, masculine and feminine energy. So I feel like you will feel that this person is somebody that deserves you. I feel this energy that you're going to be quite confident. And again, it talked about here, the self-love card talked about why settle for crumbs when you deserve a whole meal. So I'm feeling this energy, you will have quite an attitude, or you already have quite an attitude, like I have been dealing with lazy bums, you know, that didn't do anything, and I'm such a loving, caring, beautiful woman, and I want a gentleman. I want a gentleman, and I think this person is going to be a gentleman. Do you know what I mean? It's this energy of like you are a classy woman, or you are a very, very loving woman and you want a very, very loving man. Like you're not going to deal with men that, you know, have a mask on and are like cold and stuff like that. You will feel like this person is the perfect match, and they're going to feel like an upgrade compared to the people that you were dating before, right? So you're going to see this person, you will feel like they deserve you, the way that they treat you. They're a gentleman, you know, or they're very classy, or they're very eloquent with the way that they speak, or you like very, very intelligent men because you are an intelligent woman, or the other way around, and you're going to feel like they're just as intelligent as me, and I really, really like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. So let's see. How will they feel about you? Pile number 3. Okay. Look at that. We have the High Priestess twice here. So I don't know. This person will feel like there's something mysterious about you. It's like they cannot figure you out. There's something about you. They will feel like you put a spell on them, or they will feel like there's something about her that is like almost like, how can I explain that? If you wonder, this is the High Priestess here. I feel like this person will feel like you are very good at seducing, I feel like this person will feel like you are very good at seducing. This person will feel like sorry. This person will feel like let me tell you something, pie number 3. I don't know why, but this person is, their intuition is really, really good if I'm actually looking at it correctly, because we have the High Priestess here, and the High Priestess knows things that are hidden, right? So I'm feeling this energy here that this person, you will know that this person is your future spouse, but it will come to you very, you will first of all feel the sexual attraction, and then you will see that this person has something about them that you, like an upgrade. It's like you're finally treated the way you want to be treated, and then you will know that that this person is your future spouse. However, your future spouse, they will already know that you are the one. Okay, now I'm seeing the energy here. They will already know that you are the one by just looking at you. So again, I'm telling you, there's an energy of like, you will feel quite intense about this person, right? But it comes with you, it comes from a place of like flirting and, you know, feeling sexually attracted, and you do know that this person's their future spouse, but they take it a little bit more seriously. Do you know what I mean? So you're very like playful, and this person's very, very serious. Like, not serious, but they're very, very serious, because we have the 10 of Pentacles here. So they want to put a ring on your finger, they want to propose to you, or they want, you know, yeah, they want to have a ring on their finger. For my bros, if you're watching, this person, this woman, or this beautiful lovey this beautiful energy wants to be married to you. They will not tell you, but they will know that immediately, that they do feel like that about you. They want a family with you, everything. They want to move in with you. For them, it's crystal clear. Let's be honest, it's crystal clear. And I'm feeling this energy here, that this person, with the 2 of Cups here, there's an energy that the first time that they see you, they want to kiss you immediately. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but they're going to feel quite like, they will feel like you are a seductress. There's something about you that seduces them like crazy, but it seduces them for a lifetime, because you're going to be their future spouse, right? You see the 10 of Pentacles here, this is like long term. Awesome. It's like this person has to text their friends immediately that they met you, because they're so freaking happy about it. And again, with the 2 of Cups, they will immediately feel very, very connected to you the first time that they see you, and they will probably feel like that they want to kiss you. There's something about your lips wanting to kiss you. Okay, my beautiful pie number 3, I hope you like this reading. Let me know down in the comments if you liked it. Also, if you like future spouse readings, I would do a lot of them, because I had like I had a lot of ideas yesterday. So if you like it, I would be very, very happy if you would subscribe, and I'm going to see you in my next one. I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pie number 4. It's so interesting, because I was thinking like I want to do something else with my background, and I kept looking at these peacock feathers that I have. I used to have them in my background, or like, you know, as decoration, but I stopped. I don't really know why. Anyway, it's interesting, because the card that came out for you was, you have the right to change your mind. But let's talk about it. And it also looks like it's the same color here. Everything is in alignment. Anyway, so this is the stone that you chose. Let's look at your cards. Let's see what is, and also let me know, do you like the peacock feathers? I think they're cute. I don't want to kind of like put them too much in focus, because I still want the moon to be seen. Anyway, so what I'm seeing here is the first time that you meet your future spouse. How are you going to feel? I hope you don't mind if I close my eyes, but we have the energy here with the self. It says, if beating yourself up worked, you'd be thin, rich and happy. Try loving yourself instead. Now, the energy that I'm feeling here is, when you meet your future spouse for the first time, it's almost like your heart is open again. It could be that you have been closed off because you have been hurt before, but it's like when you meet your future spouse for the first time, when you look into this person's eyes for the first time, I definitely feel like you will have butterflies in your stomach. I definitely feel like you will feel like romance is in the air. You will feel very intensely about them. You will feel a very, very strong connection with them from your heart. Like you will feel it in your heart that there is something going on. You know that this meeting is not the usual meeting, that it's very intense. I'm also feeling here again that your heart is almost like opening up to the point where you, let's say you have always been somebody, like you have been a little bit skeptic about like, you know, opening up your heart again after you've been going through like a breakup or somebody cheated on you. And it almost will feel like you forget all the pain that you've been through in your past relationships or whatever happened. And when you meet this person, for example, you always told yourself like, no, I'm never going to give a guy my number anymore. I don't want to meet people outside. They're always weird. And then when you meet this person, you're going to feel like your heart is ready or open again to give your number to somebody, for example. We also have the reassess card, which talks about change, right? So I feel like changing your mind, it talks about. So I feel like the overall energy that I feel with you here is that you probably, when you meet your future spouse for the first time, you might change your mind about, for example, let's say you've never been somebody that believed in love at first sight. Now this person, when you meet them for the first time, you will change your mind about, I do believe in love at first sight. Or let's say you've never believed in, I don't know, dating somebody younger, you know, and then you will change your mind. There's an energy here that this person will change your mind about something in a very, very positive way, almost to the point where you will feel free again, or where you will, like, this change of mind that you will have will make you feel very, very free, I want to say. So there's definitely an energy when you meet this person for the first time, you will feel like you changed your mind, or you always wanted somebody with like brown eyes and this person has green eyes, and all of a sudden you love those green eyes, you know, or the other way around. I don't know. Or you never believed in like kissing on the first date, you know, and then there's an energy of like you changing your mind, or this person is going to change your mind about something here, I want to say. I also feel like you will feel very, very drawn to this person. I feel like you will feel very, very, like you want to talk to them, you want to tell them a lot. I feel like you will feel very, very happy about talking to them because they have a very, very lovely energy. However, I also want to say, I'm feeling here, pile number 4, maybe you are struggling with believing in your true love, or maybe you're struggling with believing in like good men, good women, faithful women. And again, I feel like this person would change your mind. That's like the whole point here. I feel like because this person is your true love, because this person is your future spouse, they will make you believe in love again. It actually reminds me of a soulmate that I have been meeting, which was not my future spouse, but it was the one before the one. But we're talking about your future spouse here today, just to make it clear. Yeah, anyway, so he was my soulmate. He definitely was my soulmate. And the interesting thing is, there was an energy before I met this person. It was very, very intense, very, very magical, with a lot of synchronicities. It was like overwhelming, which is the reason why I now believe in true love. It changed my mind. So I'm going to tell you about it. So I was this was not a relationship, but I was dating somebody, you know, I was seeing this person sleeping over there and stuff like that. And I did not feel anything for this person. It almost felt like, I was in a relationship for the sake of being in a relationship, or I don't know, like when I met this person, I didn't feel anything. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it was also like my very first experience with relationship and dating and stuff like that, because I have been a closed off person, just like you. I feel like you are very careful with who you share your time with and stuff like that. Not close off like I don't want to let nobody in, but I was very careful with who I let in, let's say. So I was, you know, dating this person. This person was nice, but it was not the perfect match, so I didn't feel much, you know. I didn't feel the spark, I didn't feel the fireworks and stuff like that. And after that person, I think like 1 week after, I met somebody and it was like fireworks. It was like because after that encounter or after that experience of like not feeling anything in a relationship, I almost lost hope that I will ever find somebody that I will truly love, or I didn't believe in a relationship anymore. I was like, if relationships look like that, where you don't feel anything, you guys say you are in a relationship but it doesn't feel right, then I was like, then I don't want the relationship, you know. And then I met somebody and it was so intense. It was so intense. First of all, there were a lot of synchronicities and I felt so intensely about this person. I fell in love instantly. I was never somebody, I didn't walk around believing in love at first sight. I never believed in love at first sight. I was just a normal teenager, and honestly in my teenage years I also I didn't date anybody, you know. It's like I was not really interested in love, and whenever I was with somebody they rejected me. So I was like, well, okay, I don't know. I think I didn't have any, I was not thinking like, oh, I go into this wide world and then I meet my true love. I didn't think like that. I was just thinking like, okay, you know, when you find somebody attractive, then you know you're going to see if the energy is good, if you vibe with each other. So I was never like a true believer of like true love and synchronicities and destiny and fated meeting until I met this person. And I feel like that's what's going to happen with you. You're going to believe again. I feel like you will believe in true love again. You will believe in love at first sight again. You will believe again that people can be faithful, and you will believe again that you are meant to be in a relationship, you know, because I feel like this is going to be a healthy relationship. Okay, so I'm feeling here for your future spouse how they're going to feel about you. It's so freaking cute. It's so cute. Okay, so we have your priorities and intention. Let me tell you, pie number 4, your future spouse will feel like, first of all, it's so cute, but I have to say it. So they will feel like they cannot wait to meet you again. Let's say you guys meet each other, you guys say, hey, let's meet on that day. They're going to look at their calendar, like 5 more days until I see pie number 4, 3 more days until I see pie number 4. They're going to be so excited about meeting you again. They will also immediately look at their calendar, like they will make time free for you. Let's say they actually have to go to, I don't know, grocery shopping on that day, and they're like, no, I can do it on another day, we can meet. So the energy that I'm feeling here is with your future spouse, they will look forward to meeting you like crazy, like very, like, oh my god, so intensely, like very, very happy about meeting you again. And they will look at the calendar, okay, like 2 more weeks or 1 more week until I see pie number 4 again. And again, if they have like a lot of like things to do, like packed schedule, they will definitely take time out of their day to meet you, even if it's just for 1 hour to come over after work or something like that. I also feel like they're going to it's like they will sleep, like I feel like they will dream about you. They would daydream about you while sleeping, like, you know, before you go to bed and fall asleep. They will think about you. They will think about you, and the next time that you guys meet each other again. We also have intention here, number 1. So what I'm feeling here is this person will treat you as number 1 priority, in a sense where, again, they're going to make sure that they are free. They're going to make sure, like, every time you ask them, do you have time, they will say yes. You know, even if they're busy, they're going to reschedule stuff so that they can see you. So this is an energy of like, you are number 1 in this person's eyes. You are number 1 priority. I'm just reading because it has like something on the back, but it's not important here in the reading. So I'm feeling here that your future spouse will feel like you are their number 1, or you are the one. Didn't we talk about it, like the one? They will know that you're the one. They will know, and you will know too. But for you, it comes from it will be like a transformation in the way you feel. I feel like you will be a very, very strong believer in true love. When you meet this person, you might even talk to other people. You might even be somebody that will give people their hope back, believing in true love. Let's say you meet your future spouse, right? And then you tell your friends about it, and then your friends are going to believe in love again, you know? And then it's like you know, the people that are meant to meet each other and be together are going to find each other, you know? the overall energy that is around the both of you, like almost like a bubble, you know. We have here the Knight of Wands. So excuse me, the energy that I'm feeling here is with the Knight of Wands, especially because it talks about, you know, the calendar, priorities and intention, you know. Also they have their intention is it to become your number one. Let's be clear about that. This person wants to be your number one. This person wants for you to choose them, is something that I'm feeling here. Now, with the whole calendar energy and with the whole here, the cage, I almost want to say that the energy that is going to be very, very intense between the two of you is the energy of adventure. There's an energy that you guys want to break free, almost like breaking free from the daily routine. It reminds me of a song from 𝑗he𝑛𝑗𝑜𝑦. I always channel songs from her. Listen to the song While We Are Young, because I'm channeling the song right now. She says, I think we should do something crazy, like say, fuck everyone, and just run away from the daily routine. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. So it's like you guys want to run away from the daily routine. You guys might even like you know, when you guys meet, you know, the first dates and stuff like that. Maybe you want to go like on a road trip, or want to go on a trip like, you know, for 2 days or something like that. But there's definitely an energy I'm also feeling here. Maybe there's also an energy between the two of you that you guys want to manifest your dreams together. But there's definitely here an energy of like feeling very adventurous. Maybe even on the day when you guys are meeting, you're going to go to multiple like places in the city or something like that. Very adventurous, trying out new things, you know. But it definitely will feel like you guys like, it's like us against the world, or it's you two not against the world, but it's like I don't know, I feel like you guys will have like the same dreams, to be completely honest. There's something about you guys having the same dreams here. And again, I'm feeling here this person will, how can I explain that? I feel like you have been disappointed in your past, and I feel like you are a little bit like scared to open up to people. This person will completely change your mind about love. This person will make you believe in love again, right? This person, I don't know how to explain it. They have such a lovely energy. You will believe in good wives, in good husbands again, you know, despite of whatever you're seeing, you know, people divorcing, or, you know, people cheating and stuff like that. And even if you are insecure in the beginning, this person would take away your insecurity. And when it comes to like cheating, or when it comes to like, will this relationship last, or, you know, will they leave me behind, will they ghost me, this person will like, you will be a little bit like, will they do the same thing all the other people have done to me, you know, or will this also fail? And I feel like you will very, very fast see that it's completely different with this person, that this is actually a very, very healthy relationship, I want to say. But let's see, how are you going to feel about this person? I'm going to get the cards first, and then I'm going to talk to you guys, okay? So give me a second. Interesting, look at that. Look at that. We have the Knight. Okay, let me get one more card here. How you're going to feel about this person. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling this energy here. The first time that you meet your future spouse, you would definitely feel like it was romantic. I feel like the way you will meet this person, you will feel like it was romantic, or you will feel like this person is very, very romantic. The way that they talk, or the way that they approach you, was extremely romantic. It's interesting because this card also looks very romantic. This person's like on their knees. They have like, I don't know, you could say like herbs. I'm sorry guys, the camera cut off because I had to change the batteries. Talking about change over here. So I feel like how you will feel about your future spouse when you see them for the first time, I feel like you will feel that the energy is very romantic. This could be there's a very romantic song in the background, or the the energy, the vibe where you are at is going to be very romantic, or the way that they approach you, what they're going to say, the compliment that they will tell you. There's something about like you will it will be romantic. It will definitely be really, really romantic, you know, the first time that you meet them. Now, I'm feeling this energy here. I'm feeling here that you will find yourself having two, how can I explain that? It's like two energies, because it's interesting because we have two energies here, almost like two sides of you, or two sides of the coin. And the energy that I'm feeling here is, it's so interesting. It's like, I'm feeling here you always thought that you want to take it slow, or you always thought that you will marry very, very late. You always thought, oh, it will take like another like 3 years. I almost want to say that you will meet this person earlier than you think. This could be that you will meet this person, like you will be married very, like you thought you will be married with like, I don't know, 30 or 40, but you will be married in your early 20s, or there's something about like early. There will be a shift. You think I will, it would take like another 5 years until I meet somebody new, or I will marry somebody with 40. Like it would take a lot of time for me to meet this person. No, sorry. It's not gonna take that long. There's an energy here of like, something taking long and something coming in fast. And we have the Knight of Wands twice here. We also have the 8 of Wands here. The 8 of Wands is the fastest moving energy. So let me tell you, there's an energy here. Maybe you always thought like, oh, I want to like wait 2 years, 3 years until I marry somebody. And then you meet this person. And then it's like, okay, after 1 year, I know I want to marry them. There is going to be a shift and a change when you thought you want to take things slow, or things would take long. And they will not take long. There will be a shift here. I also want to say that you will feel that this person is quite adventurous, or there's something very adventurous about them, or they make you feel very like alive and excited, and you know, everything about them is like very exciting. This could also be their personality in general is very exciting, or there's something about you that like you will feel quite excited when you meet this person. I also want to say that this person is, how can I explain it? This person will feel like a motivational speaker. I feel like this person is it has an energy of like a motivational speaker, in a sense where they motivate you like crazy. There's an energy of like when they talk, you feel like you can, I don't know, you can climb a tree, you know, you feel like you can do anything and everything. I'm also feeling here, you will probably feel like when you meet this person for the first time, when you look into this person's eyes for the first time, you will feel like very adventurous, like you want to like do crazy things with this person, or you want to go to a very cool place with this person, right? But overall, there's an energy of like talking about making your dreams come true, and it's going to be quite intense and very, very beautiful here. Let me see what that is about. So we have the 5 of Pentacles here. Yeah, okay. Let me get one more card. What is that about? The 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups here. Okay. I'm feeling it. Okay, so pie number 4. Honey. Let me tell you something. Guys, do you know this video, this little child, this little black girl in kindergarten, and she's like, listen, Linda, and the kindergarten teacher's like, my name is not Linda, and then she was like, listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. So I'm feeling here that maybe you have been thinking in the past, or maybe you're still in that energy of like, the universe forgot about me, like the universe forgot about me, the universe forgot about sending my true love to me, or why did I have to go through all these crazy relationships, or you know, like, why is my true love not here with me? And like, you know, it's like the universe is like, I don't know, it's this energy of like, I finally want my true love, and I don't know. it's like you feel like left out in the cold by the universe, or everybody is in love, everybody is married, and like I have nobody and nobody will ever come to me. And I feel like what Spirit is trying to say here is like they already have somebody here for you. Spirit is saying they already have here somebody for you. I don't know, I just feel like there will be also a shift in your thinking. Didn't we talk about it, the shift in your thinking? You're thinking like, oh, everybody meets their true love and I would never be this lucky, or the universe forgot about me, or I will have to wait another 10 years until I meet my true love, you know? And then all of a sudden they stand in front of you and you will have a shift in your mind, like, oh my God, the universe did hear my prayers, you know? Or my manifestation really worked out. Like what I wrote down is really like, this person is like what I wrote down. Do you know what I mean? It's like a shift, and like you will feel like there's a change in the way you think and perceive true love, your future spouse, and everything that has happened to you before that, you know? Almost like understanding why things didn't work out in the past with other people. Let's see, how are they going to feel about you? An opportunity, number one. You're going to be the number one, like you're going to be your future spouse's number one. They're your number one fan, your number one cheerleader. They feel like they want to kind of like, how do you say that? They want to make the grand gesture. I also feel this energy here that they kind of like I don't know, it almost feels like they want to show you that they are the one for you, or they want you to see them as the one, because the number one is a very, very important number here, obviously. Let's see, how are they going to feel about you the first time that they see you? It's almost like they do not want this opportunity, they do not want to let this opportunity go. It's like they have to talk to you on that day. Look at that. They have to talk to you. I'm also feeling this energy, this person wants to take care of you. There's an energy of like, this person wants to, almost like this person will spoil you. I feel like this person will have an energy that they want to spoil you, almost like they want to be your hero or your savior, you know, like metaphorically, right? They want to kind of like, they want to take care of you in a sense where, you know, like, they want to be the one that picks you up from work. They want to be the one that makes sure that you get home safe, you know. They want to be the one that lifts you up, that motivates you, that they want to be the one that you go to for motivation and stuff like that. This person is very, very Queen of Pentacles here. This person is extremely caring, guys. Very, very, very caring. The first time that they see you, how are they going to feel about you? Give me a second. How are they going to feel about you? We have the Death card here, which is the 8th house, and the 8th house is also about interesting. I'm just remembering that one tarot reader, you know, he's very much into Vedic astrology, and I love Vedic astrology. I follow Vedic astrology anyway. He talks about that the 8th house is also your future spouse's money. And we have the Death card here, and the Death card is the 8th house. So I'm feeling here, maybe this person has like a lot of funds, or they have like a lot of earnings, or they have like a lot of money on their bank account, and they feel like they want to support you financially. There could be an energy like that around, because we also have like the calendar here. So they could be like a business person. They do have money, right? They have some funds in their bank account. They do have some wealth, some earnings. And it could be that they want to kind of like, okay, that's like it's going to be, you know, not of course like on the first day, but I think that's something that might be the possibility here. Okay, we have the World card here. Do you know what I'm hearing right now with the World card? It's like, it's like this person has been looking for you all around the world. I almost want to say that's how they will feel. You know, this could also be somebody that has been traveling a lot, has been living in different places a lot, and they had to live in your city to finally meet you. There's an energy of like this person had to travel the world and really like they finally found you, I almost want to say. That's how they will feel, like they finally found their number one, you know, the one. I feel like this person believes in true love, like your future spouse. They believe in the one. They do not believe in settling. They do not believe like, oh, let's see how it works. They believe in there has to be a spark. Let's see, what is the Death card about here? Okay, Four of Swords and the King of Cups. Okay, the energy that I'm feeling here is, okay, pile number 4. I feel like this person will be head over heels. Like seriously, we have the King of Cups, the King of Cups, and we have with you, we have the Knight of Cups. So you guys will love each other equally, but in the beginning, this person, oh my God, they feel a lot for you. It's almost like they feel very, very intense for you. Like, I don't know, I'm telling you, this person believes in love at first sight. And for them, it will be love at first sight. It will be love at first sight. I feel like for you it is as well, but you have some beliefs in your mind, or something like you carry a certain belief with you, or something inside of your heart that blocks you a little bit from like fully like experiencing it, because it's like you are a little bit resistant. But again, when you meet this person, the door is opening. You will feel the same way about them, but I feel like they are like a true believer in like true love and, you know, a match made in heaven and stuff like that. And it is quite romantic, and we were talking about that they will approach you quite romantic. So this person is very, very romantic, but I feel like they will try to like hold it back to not scare you away, I almost want to say. There's an energy here, yeah, they're going to have sexual fantasies about you when they're laying in bed. I already saw that, like they will think about you. I think I mentioned that when they lay in bed, before they go to bed, before you like doze off, before you fall asleep, where you like close your eyes and you have like, you know, visions, or like you play scenarios in your mind. In their mind, they take your clothes off and they're just thinking about the next time that they can see you, basically. I just want to see what the Five of Cups is about here. I'm also feeling an energy that this person has been used before. I feel like there is an energy that your future spouse has been used before because of their money or because of their status, I want to say. Let's see what that is about. I'm curious. What is that about? The Five of Cups here. Strength card. Yeah, I feel like there's an energy like they went through a lot of disappointment when it comes to relationships, which is the reason why they feel like, oh my God, finally, I finally found pile number 4. Do you know what I mean? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, they have been waiting for this. They have been waiting for you for a very long time. You know, they believe in partnership. They believe like, this person believes like that love can conquer all, or that you are stronger when you have your true love by your side. This person is romantic, pile number 4. Such a lovely energy. Okay, let me get a few more cards here. Let's see, how are you going to feel about your future spouse the first time that you see them? Hanged Man. Yeah, you're going to be a little bit hesitant, but not for too long. Let's see. Look at that, yeah. There's an energy here of, I feel this energy here that you will feel like maybe this person can have everybody. This could also be that you will feel, I feel like you will feel a little bit intimidated by this person. It's like this person is very, very humble, but you will feel like, oh my God, this person is amazing, you know, and you will feel like, why would this person want to be with me when they can be with somebody else? Or you will feel like a little bit hesitant. Maybe in your past there has been an energy that somebody chose someone else over you, and you will carry this energy with you a little bit, you know, when you meet your future spouse. Or there was an energy like a relationship where somebody cheated on you. and you're a little bit hesitant. I wouldn't say that you're like very like that you still carry this pain, but you still carry the memory. So you're a little bit hesitant in the beginning, you know, to not just give your trust to somebody immediately. But what I want to say is, and there's an energy here. Oh God, I don't know. I love it. I'm feeling here. So I'm feeling here that you will be a little bit hesitant, but your heart will open up when you hug this person. Your heart, oh my God, I can feel it. Sorry guys. Your heart will open up when this person gives you a tight hug. I feel like I'm tearing up. I don't want to cry, damn. I sometimes cry because I'm like, I'm not a water sign, but I don't know. Like, I'm a crybaby, to be honest. Like, sometimes I feel too much. Let's see. How are they going to feel about you? Let me see, guys. Yeah, they will feel like you're teasing them. Like, they cannot wait to take your clothes off, but I feel like you would take your time to, you know, open yourself up to this person. But they're already thinking about you. They're already thinking about like being intimate with you. They're already, do you know what they're thinking about? They're thinking about cuddling with you. Oh my God, this person is really freaking romantic. Excuse me. It's like what they're thinking about is cuddling with you. They're thinking about going on vacation with you. You know what I mean? Not that they're thinking about like how beautiful it would be when you would lay inside of their bed with them. You know, it's almost like, it could also be that this person is living alone. I don't know why I'm picking this up, but I'm feeling like this person lives alone, and they will be extremely excited, or they're already thinking about like the first time that you spent the night at their place. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling here. Let's see, how are they going to feel about you the first time that they see you? Yeah, I feel like they will. Okay. The energy that I'm feeling here is your future spouse is so lovely. I like your future spouse, seriously. So what I'm feeling here is with your future spouse, how they're going to feel about you. They will feel like that you went through a lot, or that they can tell that you went through a lot, or there's an energy of like, it's almost like they want to, you know how, you know, a child, you know, when a child gets burned by the oven, they're scared of the oven, or when like a dog gets burned by a flame, the dog doesn't go near a flame anymore. And I'm feeling here that your future spouse will feel like they want to make you feel secure. So they will do their very best to make you feel secure, to gain your trust, to show you that they are serious about you, you know. It's like there's an energy here of like they will be patient with you, they will wait for you, because they truly feel like there's nobody like you in this world, you know, like there's nobody like pie number 4. And like the energy that I'm feeling here is like they just want to make sure that you trust them, that you feel like you can put your guard down. They will feel like maybe they will even open up about their relationships to show you that they also went through something. I feel like you guys will have like a deep talk that will I feel like you guys will have a deep talk that will help you to see clearly, to see this person with clear eyes. Because, you know, the interesting thing is, you know, whenever happened in our past, when we carry the past with us, it's like we don't see clearly, because we see things through the lens of the past, right? It's almost like the lens that we, let's say it's glasses, right? So metaphorically, you wear glasses. I don't have any glasses here. You wear glasses. Let's say you wear glasses, and your glasses still have the dust of the past, and you still see everything through the lens of the past, what happened in the past, how people in the past treated you, whatever, you know. And I feel like this person will help you to dust off to dust off your glass. It's like you will see them clearly. You will see that they are different. You will see that they are the one, you know. You will see that this person is different, you know. Like they always say, like, I'm different. No, this person will be different, you know. They will mean what they say and say what they mean, you know. That's the vibe that I'm feeling, and they will try their best to gain your trust, to gain your almost like, yeah, to gain your trust, I want to say. It's really about gaining your trust. They will probably have deep talks with you. They will want to know about what happened in your life, or yeah, I just feel like they will also feel like they want to make you feel as comfortable as possible. And they have a very lovely energy, like honestly, pile number 4. I really enjoy this energy right now, to be completely honest. They're very compassionate. I feel like they're an empath, you know. They're very considerate with the way that they speak to people and how they affect people with the way that they talk, because we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups has a heart of gold. This person has a heart of gold. And you can trust this person. However, due to what happened in your past, you will be a little bit hesitant, but your heart will open up. Okay, my beautiful pile number 4. I hope you like this reading. Let me know that in the comments if you liked it. And I'm going to see my next one. I wish you a lovely day. Bye.